This moment took a piece of him away forever. When the least expected happens, you don't know what could happen next. How did he manage to pick himself back up? Find out the heart-aching story from Luke Van Voorhees right now. So Luke, why did your grandpa move from Boston to Flossmoor?
He just needed extra help, and he wasn't getting much help in Boston, so he just had to come to Flossmoor.
Okay, so what happened when he came to Flossmoor?
Well, he got moved into a old people helper thing, so yeah.
So like a nursing home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how long had it been before you last saw him, before he came to Flossmoor?
It had been a while, it had been a couple of years. We didn't really go to visit them that much.
Okay, so you weren't that close to him?
Yeah, I wasn't that close. My dad went sometimes to go visit them.
Okay. So was he sick when he came to Flossmoor, or was he just old?
He was just older, so he just needed extra help, and
Okay.
he wasn't getting that in Boston.
Okay, so he came to Flossmoor, and he stayed in the nursing home for how long?
Probably 2 years.
2 years, okay. So did he go to the hospital? Did he stay in the nursing home, or did he go in the hospital, or
I mean, he went to the hospital a couple times, but it was never a big emergency until the end.
Okay, so the end, okay, so why was he in the hospital at the end?
I think it was just an emergency. I think something he ate was wrong, and then it was just, I don't know, it just didn't go well.
Okay, so how long was he in the hospital for?
He was in the hospital for a month.
Okay. So how did you know to go to the hospital the day that you went?
I didn't know. My dad was the one who told us. He was he just suspected it, and I don't know. My dad had been visiting him, so he just kind of knew where his position was at.
Okay. So was your dad close to your grandpa?
Yeah, they were pretty close. I mean, I don't know much about how they were when my dad was a kid, but yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So what was the car ride to the hospital like?
It was just quiet and depressing. No one was really talking.
Yeah.
My dad was pretty kind of freaking out, but yeah.
So when you first got to the hospital, what were you feeling?
I don't know. I was just kind of scared, and I don't know. I just had never experienced anything like it.
So what happened when you got to the hospital?
A nurse came and had told us that he had died. He
Okay.
came into the room.
So what was your reaction and your family's reaction when you found out?
My dad was just really sad, and that was probably why I was pretty surprised. That was probably why I was sad, mostly just because I mean, I didn't know him that well, but my dad was just really upset about it, so.
Okay, so did anybody come in when he died, to talk to you or something?
There was a pastor or whatever came in, and yeah, we had pray and stuff.
Okay, so what was it like the day after?
It was just, I don't know, it was just quiet and just sad.
Okay, so did you tell any of your other family?
We had to go tell my grandma the next day, which was kind of just hard to do, but I don't know. Yeah.
So how has this affected your life?
I don't know, it was just the first time I experienced someone dying, and so it was just I don't know, made me open my eyes that other things can just happen,
Okay.
unexpected things.
Yeah. So how well do you remember this happening?
I remember it pretty well, but I mean, it's been a while.
Right. So how long has it been?
4 years.
Okay. So thank you for coming in to talk about such a heartbreaking event in your life. Thank you for listening in on the interview show. Again, I'm Ella Sevas with Luke Van Voorhees, and we're out.